Hi everybody, it's Cindy with Twisted Truth Sin. How you guys all doing? This is Summer Wells, 5 years old, missing in Rogersville, Tennessee, near Ben Hill Road. I think Beech Creek. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, 3 foot tall, 40 pounds. Last seen wearing a pink top, gray shorts, and she was barefoot. Last seen walking near her home near Beech Creek. It's important to note that Summer's hair had been shaved, so she had kind of like a buzz cut. So she looks different than what she looks like with longer hair. Here she is.
Some of the issues we're encountering with this search is the steep and dangerous terrain. We're also experiencing, as you see behind us, very dense canopy coverage, including very dense ground cover, causing search efforts to become very difficult, taking extra time to cover these areas adequately, exhausting teams a lot quicker, in turn causing longer for these grounds to be covered.
Here is another look at Summer Wells. She reportedly was last seen outside of her home in the Beech Creek community. The Knox County Rescue Squad says they will be deploying today to help in the ongoing search. If you see her or know where she is, you need to pick up the phone and call 1-800-TBI-FIND.
Summer's parents, Dawn and Candace Wells, are cooperating. Her dad was off camera a couple days ago and he told reporters he thought his daughter was kidnapped.
Believes his daughter may have been kidnapped. Police say Summer Wells went missing on Tuesday. Don Wells, her father, says she would never do that.
Then on camera, Summer's father said this.
She was planting flowers with her mother and her grandmother, and she wanted to go into the house, so my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there and she was gone.
Summer's mom, Candace, so far has not issued a formal statement, but she's rumored to have been active on social media. So Summer was reported missing to the sheriff on June 15th. And they issued an endangered child report. Then TBI issued an Amber Alert the next day on Wednesday, asking residents who live in the area of Ben Hill Road to check their buildings, sheds, any other possible space where she could be maybe seeking shelter. Police are asking not to speculate or share rumors, because it makes the process more difficult to find credible tips. Please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Hawkins County Sheriff, 423-272-7121.
TBI investigators have searched 680 acres over the past 3 days in the Beech Creek area of Hawkins County, though communication issues and rough terrain have complicated the ground search effort.
And I wish we could bringing you guys better news, but at this time, on the search side operations, we have no further new news. The following methods are continuing to be used today to try to locate Summer. Ground crews comprised of over 100 trained professionals. Aerial and aviation being completed by helicopter and fixed-wing aircraft, multiple canines, and also utilizing a specialized advanced mapping. The following new methods of search being utilized today are dive teams, hazardous and extreme terrain search teams, subject matter experts. We have deployed the state TAC and radio system to increase radio coverage for search and law enforcement efforts. USAR, the urban search and rescue teams, and also have deployed state and federal resources. At this time, we have a total of 41 agencies involved in being represented in the search for Summer Wells. We have, at the completion of search efforts as of yesterday, the 17th, we have covered 688 acres of ground of extreme terrain. We're on the track to completing a total of 1,000 acres of land covered thoroughly by the completion of today's search efforts. Once again, as we have stated, we are still experiencing steep and dangerous terrain, which causes our teams to become exhausted very quick. We are and will continue to work with and alongside local, state, and federal search and law enforcement agencies to locate Summer Wales, which is our ultimate mission to complete.
Good afternoon. I'm Leslie Earhart with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. We can't thank you enough for your continuing coverage and helping us get the word out about Summer. Before I turn it over to Captain Coop, I want to reiterate that there are two aspects of this investigation: the search and the investigation itself. You've heard a lot about the search because that's something we can elaborate on. What you haven't heard a lot about is what's happening outside of the search. Rest assured that agents and Hawkins County detectives are investigating this fully. All avenues are being explored. As of this afternoon, we've received approximately 85 tips. Agents and officers continue to follow up on each lead that comes in. At the same time, teams continue to search the area around Ben Hill Road for any sign of Summer.
Summer lived with her parents and 3 siblings.
Are these her biological parents, mother and father?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any history of your office?
1 second. Sorry.
Is there any history of your office going to their home or anyone in the home? Is there any criminal history with the family members?
The father has a criminal history.
Can you elaborate on it?
I don't have it with me.
Is any of the family persons of interest?
Everybody's a person of interest till we find Summer. The most important thing is find Summer. That's what it's all about. That's why we're doing the ground searches, the aerial searches, and finding her is first and foremost.
Are you concerned that this could be an abduction at this point after so much time has passed?
Everything's on the table. I mean, we're looking at everything, crossing every T, dotting every I, and turning every stone. That's why we have 2 different operations. Captain's operation is search and rescue. Law enforcement operation is look into this incident and find Summer.
Is the father's criminal record relevant in this investigation?
No, sir.
I've also heard there's been speculation of the siblings in the household. Just wasn't sure if you're able to elaborate on the siblings at all.
They have 3 others besides Summer.
Older, younger, brothers,
Older.
sisters?
Older. First of all, I want to thank y'all for coming. We are amazed at the amount of attention this has. A lot of it because of you all, but we are monitoring all social medias. We are just overwhelmed with the support of the community. I've been in law enforcement almost 44 years, and I've never seen an outpour of a community supporting any other cause because they know it's all about finding Summer. We have a lot of people praying. We have a lot of people with boots on the ground. And just like Leslie said, we have 2 investigations going. And I can assure you that the investigation on part of law enforcement is extremely intense. It's just like the boots on the ground and all the searching that's going on, coordinated by Captain here. It's very, very hard. The volunteers are great. And we really don't need the general public. As the captain said, we got trained professionals in the woods. We know exactly where they are, how they're doing. They check on them routinely. We know how many is out there, who's out there, and we know when they come back. If the general public helps, then we will not know they're out there and we could lose somebody else. We're still wanting people to call 1-800-TBI-FIND for information, any they have. And like I said yesterday, everything's on the table. We're trying to find exactly what happened to this young lady, and we're not going to stop until we find her.